Hello everyone and welcome back. Wow, that sun is not good. Let me move because that's not cool. A bit better. I've changed location now because the sun was literally blinding me, so now you guys can actually see me. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go to Costa and try the new Easter spring selection. They've got loads of food and drinks, so I'm going to try and get a little bit of both to try it. I'm really excited about it because normally Costa do, you know, your Christmas, your Halloween, they even do bonfire, and obviously in the summertime they do your coolers and your smoothies, but I've never known them to do spring Easter. I mean, they probably have, but I've just been away with the fairies and didn't even know about it. But I'm all for it and I'm gonna go and grab some bits to try. But now en route, and we are going to get the hot cross bun latte. They also do, wow, this is going great. Try that again, shall we? Hot cross bun latte, a hot cross bun hot chocolate, and they are also doing hot cross bun cappuccino. And then I have seen the, I think it's called a cream egg like cake, which looks good. And what I really am in the mood for is the cornflake nest. They always remind me of when you are at school. So like you used to always get cornflakes and smother them in chocolate, and then obviously once they've all set in the fridge, you then used to put your little mini eggs on top, and it used to all be stuck together. I used to do it when I was younger, but with shredded wheat, because the nests are like more nesty, if that makes sense. So like the lines would be obviously like the twigs would be in a nest. So I always found shredded wheat actually worked better. Costa is literally like a 10-minute drive from my house, which is great. And then literally we've got two which are quite close to me, so if one of them haven't got what I want, then I'll just, hopefully the other one will have it. We don't have Costa drive-through or Starbucks drive-through. I have to go to Norwich to get a Costa drive-through, which is about 40 minutes away. It's easy to just go down the road. I'll just jump out and grab it. They're probably going to be like, why are you ordering so much for one person? Got the goodies. Okay, so they had hot cross bun cappuccino, hot cross bun latte, and they also had hot cross bun, why can't I think of the word? Hot chocolate. They also had a cornflake nest cake, which is what I was talking to you guys about on the way there. It wasn't made of shreddies, it was more made of cornflakes. And then they also, I said it wrong earlier, I said cream egg cake. That was not it at all. It is a mini egg and chocolate orange cake, which I am dying to try. I think my favourite thing about Easter is the mini eggs. I love them. With a nice cup of tea, pop them in your mouth, have a sip of tea, then the chocolate starts to melt as the shell around it starts to break, and then the crunch on the shell is delicious. So I'm excited to try the mini egg cake with chocolate orange. With further ado, let's get started. I didn't grab the cappuccino because I thought, well, I'm not going to need 2 coffees and a hot chocolate. So I grabbed the latte because if any drink I drink is probably a latte, and then I also grabbed a hot chocolate. So I think I'm going to start off with I'm going to try the hot cross chocolate. Wow. I'm gonna try the hot cross bun latte first. I feel like I've had it before. Obviously I couldn't have done, but it tastes a lot like a Christmas drink, and I'm trying to think which one it is. That is really good though. That is really delicious. It doesn't taste exactly like a hot cross bun, but because I know it does taste like a hot cross bun, if that makes sense. It's really good though. I think it's the sultanas that make it taste quite Sweet. It's got like a very Christmas spice smell and taste to it. Love that. I like a hot cross bun anyway. I like them cold or hot, toasted with loads of melted butter, and again with a nice cup of tea. But now you could have it with your nice hot, why can't I say it quickly? Hot cross bun latte. I also like a hot cross bun cold as well. Just cut it in half with loads of butter. Oh, it's what Easter's about. You know, the mini eggs and the hot cross buns. And now the hot cross bun lattes. Said it right. Whee! I'm going to give that a good 8 out of 10. The reason I'm not going to give it a 10 is because I feel like the taste could be a lot stronger, if that makes sense. Like, I almost feel like there could be more hot cross bun spice, but I'll definitely be buying that again. That is delicious. That's going to be the Easter drink this Easter, this spring. Right, let's have a bit of food now. We've had a bit of drink. Let's do the cornflake mini egg nest. Oh, the eggs have fallen off. Just balance the eggs back on. Now, I do feel like anyone could make these and they aren't anything special. But like I said, guys, my advice to you all, try it with shredded wheat, because the lines are like the twigs in the nest. And I know this looks like a nest, but it's not very twiggy, is it, with cornflakes? I mean, it probably all tastes the same though, doesn't it? So let's have a little bite into this one. Oh, I already know what it's going to taste like. I do feel like I've not had one of these for a long time though. I forgot how good they were. This is why we all made them as kids. Mini eggs. That is good. With these, you have to make sure you get the chocolate quantity just right. There's nothing worse than a dry cornflake cake. It needs to be smothered in chocolate, and that is exactly what that brings you. But a cornflake cake, I'm giving that a good 9 out of 10. The reason I'm not going to give it a 10 is because the mini eggs aren't stuck to the cornflakes. But as far as the taste test goes, that is a good 10 out of 10. It's just a cornflake cake. I haven't actually seen you guys since my teeth are finished, so it's not a very good time to be showing you, is it? So my teeth are now all done, and I had them all straightened out, and I'm really, really happy with them. But I said before I was going to do you a teeth I said before I was going to do a teeth transformation video. So I'm literally just waiting for my dentist to send back my after photos so I can show you. Obviously, this is the after result, but it's good to see a before and after photo just so you can see like the proper difference. But yeah, as soon as my dentist have sent me my after photos, I will literally be uploading that video and answering all your questions, because so many of you ask me all the time about my teeth and blah 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 blah. Like I said before in my previous vlog, I am going to save it, but I didn't want to not mention it because obviously they're now finished. If you had noticed, you'd be like, oh, she's actually had her teeth finished now. So I did just want to mention it, and I know it's not the best time to be talking to you about it whilst eating and drinking, but yeah. Moving on, I'm not going to eat any more because I have still got the cake to dive into. They also had, I wrote it down because I knew I'd forget the name of it, a hopping bunny gingerbread, which was just a gingerbread biscuit in the shape of a bunny rabbit. So I didn't buy it because I thought, well, for starters, they didn't actually even have it, and secondly, I knew what a gingerbread biscuit would taste like. Okay, so next up is the hot cross bun hot chocolate. I'm impressed that I said that quickly. Hot cross bun hot chocolate. It's not even that bad to say. Anyway, let's try. That is rich. That is really rich. I don't know. That one tastes a lot stronger than the latte. It's a little bit sickly for me. I would say if you have a really sweet tooth, which most of my friends do, then I would definitely go for the hot chocolate. But the latte is my favourite, to be honest. I'm all for the latte. Hot chocolate's nice. I'll drink it, don't get me wrong. But I don't think I'll buy it again. But taste-wise, I would give it probably a 6 out of 10. For me, it's drinkable, and I actually prefer just a nice creamy hot chocolate. But like I said, if you've got a sweet tooth, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. It's very creamy, very thick, and very rich. She says, still sipping it. The more I'm drinking it, the more I'm liking it. Maybe my opinion's about to change. Would I buy it again? Do you know what? If I fancied a hot chocolate, then I would, but I'd always pick the coffee. I'm always going to go for a latte. Oh, yeah. Oh, the latte, definitely. You can taste the hot crisp on spice a lot more in the hot chocolate. Let's say a 7 out of 10. But mind you, I gave the latte an 8, didn't I? So let's give this a 6. Some of you guys who've got sweet tooth will absolutely love this. So yeah, if you have got a sweet tooth, I would definitely head yourself over to Costa and grab yourself a hot chocolate. I would definitely grab yourself a hot cross bun hot chocolate. Let's move on to some grub. The last, there's some seagulls fighting, and it makes me sad. They're flying at the same time. Oh, they've gone. I can't see them. I'm actually right next to the beach. I went to Costa, which is in town, and I live by the sea. So I've literally come by the beach. I'm literally like parked on a little road just behind the beach. I was actually parked at the seafront, but there was just so many cars and people walking past staring at me, and I was getting a little embarrassed vlogging in front of people. So I've just moved to a quieter road. Right, moving on to the one I'm the most excited about is the mini egg and chocolate orange cake. Oh, it looks great. It looks great. It looks so good. It has melted a bit. Can you see? Little peek. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I love it when a cake's layered with colours. I think it just makes such a, look at that. Oh, it's very, very soft. I feel like I'm ruining it. Oh my God, it's gonna fall. And then that is the top. Taste test. I went to go and take a bite, and then I realised I wanted more orange in my mouth. Guys, like I said, I haven't got a sweet tooth, but that is amazing. That is so nice. I know we don't like the word, most of us hate it, the M word. It's very moist. It is very nice. I'm not even going to fight it. It's a 10 out of 10. I could give it 11. I could actually give it a 12 and keep on going. Am I going to finish it? Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to stop because it is a bit sickly. I should probably talk about it rather than just keep sitting here eating it in front of you. I've actually demolished half of it already. I actually got the last slice. When I walked into Costa, I saw it sitting there and I was like, it's the last one. Like, no. I was in the queue like, please no one order that. Please no one order it. But it's obviously been popular all day because there was one slice left, and normally it's a whole cake, isn't it, sitting there? Yeah, definite 10 out of 10. I am all for the chocolate orange and mini egg cake. I'm actually really impressed. I've probably got all chocolate around my mouth and in my teeth now. Costa's done good. Costa's impressed me. I like the Easter spring menu. I do feel like there should be like a cold drink. I want a cold drink. I want a springy cold drink. It gets you in the mood for summer. But then I guess it is still a bit too early. The sun is coming out though. We've had so many sunny days, haven't we? It's getting good. It's getting towards summer. You know what? When the sun comes out and the nights get longer and the mornings get brighter, it does make me in the mood for summer. Normally, throughout the summer, I'm like, come on, Christmas. Come on, like Halloween, autumn. I'm all for that time of year. But when it's starting to give you little teasers of summer, I'm like, come on, bring me the heat. And I don't know why, because I don't tan or I don't like laying in the sun or anything like that. I don't like being hot. I hate it. When the days are longer and you can have barbecues, it's just nice, isn't it? It's just really nice. And a nice cold drink, getting an ice cream. And I am so lucky to live so close to the seaside as well. So in the summer, I can literally just take a walk on the beach with the dogs when I want. It's just nice. It's just a good time of year. I like it all. I know I said that I prefer Christmas and stuff more, but I do feel like I like summer when it's leading up to the summer. So like obviously like spring and the flowers are coming out. It's just a really good time of year. It just gets me in the mood for summer. I've booked my holiday. It's just so much nicer, she says, whilst drinking her hot cross bun latte. But bringing this Costa Easter Spring menu to a little close, I definitely would rate it. It was all yum, and I would recommend it to anyone, especially if you have a sweet tooth, like I said. You are going to love it. I would say the Easter mini egg and chocolate orange cake was definitely my favourite, probably up there with the latte, and the least favourite was the hot chocolate. But I always think just a hot chocolate is just good enough on its own sometimes, isn't it? Ow, my foot is stuck. Oh, that was an absolute mission. I feel like I'm absolutely sweating now. My foot got stuck, and then my knee was stuck underneath the steering wheel, and it was just all a hot mess, but we're all good now. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I would be so grateful if you could give a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.